Hey all, it's Brother Jason. It's good to be with you all again. I haven't done one of these in a little while, so it's good to do it again and know that you all are watching, and I hope you're doing well. The reason I haven't done one, I think, is that I sort of had a malaise feeling in the world right now. I think we all are experiencing that feeling of everything's not quite like it ought to be, and our spirits are not full and vibrant. We just sort of have a dull feeling right now, a lot of us. And I'm one of those people. Don't send cards, don't send texts, don't call. I am fine, I assure you. But I think like a lot of people are right now, and there's not a vibrant feeling in our spirit at the moment. And part of it too is I think that, we're getting used to this now. We've done this for a couple of months, and humans are incredibly adaptive. So we're getting used to going to the store and waving instead of walking over and shaking hands if we see somebody we know, or we're used to the social distancing. We're used to watching preachers on video now and going into parking lots and being part of drive-in worship services, and all those are feeling very normal, and we know they're not normal. They're a new normal maybe, but we're yearning for other times, and so our spirits just aren't quite as full as they normally are. Except mine got full today. Something happened, and I want to share it with you. So I was out back in the yard. I have a garden back there that's about 15 by 20 that has all the things a garden is supposed to have in it. It's got tomatoes and okra and green beans and squash and zucchini and tomatoes. I guess I said tomatoes. I don't know, but it has all that stuff and edamame. I'm happy about having edamame in my garden. But anyway, I was working in it. I was weeding it and just kind of taking care of it for a few minutes. And the sun was shining, and it was 80 degrees or whatever, and there were birds chirping, and there was a squirrel running around, and it was just really good for a minute. So I was feeling the warmth, and as I'm feeling it, I realized I'm standing a little taller. I'm getting a little more rejuvenated. It just felt good, right? So I was like, I'm gonna sit down for a few minutes and just enjoy this. So I sat down, and my dog Petey came up beside me and wanted his head scratched. So I petted him for a few minutes, and I just felt better than I had in several days. So I got to thinking about it. I was sitting there, and I wonder if that's not a little bit of a metaphor for life. In our life, we just kind of get in holding patterns. We start doing what we're doing, and we just sort of exist sometimes. And I wonder if part of our rejuvenation is not basking in a very different kind of sun, Christ the Son. I wonder if maybe when we get into those moments in life where it's not as fulfilling as we wonder if it could be, or we're just not feeling 100% and our spirit's low, I wonder if we found the opportunity to work and bask in the sun, if something might help us out a little bit. Maybe if we dive into the Word in those moments, really start digging into it and reading it and trying to find some of the Spirit of God in it, that we might not feel better. Maybe if we made some phone calls to good friends of ours, or people we just want to talk to and say hello and find out how they're doing and share how we're doing, if maybe that wouldn't help our spirit some. I wonder if we went and did the work of Christ, if we went and did some things that Jesus would do, or as Jesus has instructed us to do, however we can do it nowadays, if that might not help us out a little bit in finding a full spirit. I'm just saying, as we experience the Son, Christ the Son, as we get into the Word and as we work, something always happens that our spirit is rejuvenated too. I've experienced it outside a small portion of that, but I think we can all experience it as we really, really find a way to get involved with Jesus Christ and with God. So if you're feeling a little bit down right now, if something is not happening like you need it to be, if you're just not feeling as you need, well, first go outside, enjoy God's creation, hear the birds chirp, feel the warmth of the sun, experience all that, but also find a way to dig into the Word. Find a way to pray a little bit more. Find a way to serve a little bit more. And with all of this surrounding us, there's no way that in somehow, some way, our spirit won't be filled a little bit by this beautiful creation and by God who made it. So I hope you find yourself well as you do those things. And if I can ever talk with you about it, if you just want to have somebody to talk to, give me a call, send me a text, send me a card. Don't worry about me. I'm fine. And I know we all will be as we bask in the sun. God bless you all. Take care, and bye-bye.